Welcome to the Atlantis Coins channel, the channel of old and rare coins. Please click the like button and also click the subscription bell so that you can receive everything new on our channel.
Welcome, my friends, to our channel Atlantis, the channel of ancient and rare coins. Enjoy today's video, my friends, as it is very important.
1944 nickel coin value. Do you have a 1944 nickel in your coin collection? If so, you might be wondering how much it's worth. There are several factors to consider when trying to determine the value of this particular coin. From its condition and mint mark to its rarity and historical significance, there is a lot that goes into determining the 1944 nickel value. In this video, we will explain all these elements and provide an estimated range of values for different types of nickels from this year. So if you're curious about what your 1944 nickel might be worth, video on for more details. 1944 P. Jefferson nickel value. The Philadelphia Mint had by far the highest mintage of the 1944 nickels. It released 119,150,000 coins in public that year, and only a small part has stayed safe and in the mint state by now. Mint marks on the 1944 nickel are very important when determining its value. In 1944, the Jefferson nickel featured a large mint mark, a P, for the Philadelphia Mint above Monticello on the reverse side of the coin. Up to this point in history, Philadelphia generally went without a mint mark. However, due to the fact that this was a wartime nickel with a different metal composition, it featured one. This P mint mark is a good indication that your coin was made during World War II, which affects its value. Circulated coins often cost $10 to $30 on the other hand. Perfectly looking nickels in MS67 plus grade are rare and can be worth about $1,300. As for auction records, the most expensive Jefferson nickel minted in Philadelphia in 1944 is the MS66 graded coin. Its auction price from 2011 is $7,475. The best paid specimen with full steps is the MS67 plus ranked nickel. It won an auction record of $9,400 in 2014. $1944 D. Jefferson nickel value. The Mint in Denver released 32,309,000 nickels with the sizable D letter on the reverse in 1944. These coins made of atypical alloy for nickels are relatively inexpensive today, and you can purchase one in circulated condition for $5 to $24. Specimens in the mint state are a bit more expensive, and you need $60 to $2,100 to add one to your collection. Unlike these relatively modest prices for 80-year-old coins, superb specimens in MS68 grade with full steps have an assessed price of $6,350. Although this price seems high for a nickel, the auction record is much higher. One rare, perfectly looked coin minted this year with full steps sold at $22,325 in 2012. $1944 S. Jefferson nickel value. The lowest mintage in 1944 had the mint in San Francisco, but it still produced a respectful number of 21,640,000 nickels. Thanks to that, prices for circulated pieces range from $10 to $40. Even coins in the mint state are affordable for most collectors who need to pay $70 to $325 for a decent piece. However, the best-ranking nickels, MS68, are estimated to be approximately $1,400. One of the rarest 1944 S MS68 plus Jefferson nickels appeared in an auction in 2021. Its price was unexpectedly high for this coin type, $6,169. Expectedly, nickels with full steps are more expensive than those showing less than 5 steps in front of Monticello. Rare FS Jefferson nickels minted in San Francisco in 1944 are perfectly preserved. Therefore, those ranked MS68 cost at least $21,000. The priciest was sold for $14,100 in 2015. $1944 nickel frequently asked questions. Now that we have discussed the value and collecting potential of 1944 nickels, let's take a look at some frequently asked questions that people have about these historical coins. How much is a 1944 nickel worth? The value of a 1944 nickel depends on its condition and grade. In circulated grades, they are typically only worth face value, but in higher grades they can be worth well over $400, and that's only if they aren't extremely high grades, like MS-68, have errors, or have some sort of bidding war at an auction. With just the right circumstances, your 1944 nickel could be worth well into the several thousand. Are there any rare error coins in the series? Yes, there are some rare errors that were found in the series, such as repunched mint mark errors and 15% off center strike errors. These are quite rare and valuable pieces, as many error coins are considered one of a kind, and they can be worth hundreds of dollars in higher grades. How can I tell if I have a 1944 nickel error coin? Error coins can often be identified by their unique characteristics, such as an uneven rim or an offset design on the coin. If you believe you have one of these coins, it's best to have it graded by a professional third-party grading service in order to determine its authenticity and value. Some professional third-party grading services include PCGS and NGC. These services will grade your coin for a fee, provide you with the official designation of its condition and grade, and then provide you with a certificate of authenticity.
I hope, my dear friends, that you enjoyed this video and we lived up to your expectations and provided you with great benefit in the world of old and rare coins. Please, my friends, do not forget to press the like button and activate the bell so that you always receive new things on our channel. The Atlantis Channel team thanks you very much for your loyalty, my dear friends.